right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Buckeye High School versus Grant. We're in Grant Stadium, Cougar Stadium, and Buckeye's going to kick it away. It's going to be a short pooch kick. It's going to hit. Buckeye may have fell. And the ball's going to stay with. Looks like number 4 on the recovery. We'd like to thank in here. 446 Sports Panther Vision here for Buckeye High School. Gets outside, turns it upfield, he's hit and brought. We'll go to the field to check the call. Call's going to be hold. It's going to replay first down. Is it in the flat? Yeah, flat. It's going to be a 5. Nope, they're moving the sticks now. All right, first down and 10. The line of scrimmage. Big number 74, Ryan DeSale, initiated the tackle, finished off by the linebackers, Bellegarde and Ty Curtis. No gain on the play. Future's looking to pass. Rolls out, got some pressure on him in the backfield, turns it up, and he's going to be tripped and brought down. Tackle made by number 44. That's Gage Bell. Matthew Cooper, sophomore for the Cougars. Throws, and it's caught. Big first down there for the Grant Cougars. Gain of about 25 on the play. It's going to move the ball inside the 20-yard line. We do have an injured Cougar on the field as the medical staff goes to check on him. Looked like more of the lineman, number 77, maybe Cameron Swanson, was the injured Cougar. Good pass there for Futrell. I could not see who caught it. Our vantage point over here on that side is pretty tough. So it's going to be first down and 10 Grant from around the 20-yard line. he's going to make his way to his feet. He's going to be limp, maybe a lower leg, maybe an ankle or knee. But he is walking with some assistance.
Shout out to our team nurse, Miss Dana.
All right, it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cougars out about the 20-yard line. Futrell's going to be in the gun. High snap. He fumbles the snap. He's getting hit as he throws it. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 2, Keith McKinney. Pass in the end zone, and it's called for a touchdown. That's the mother. Kick is up, and it's good. I know. Let us know about the. Send me or Josh a text. See what our audio sounds like. All right, so the Cougars had a good pass there in the end zone, wide open receiver. Turning it upfield. He breaks it outside. He's got some room to run. Willis takes it. They're not going to get him. Panthers. What a way to answer. Preston Willis took 55 yards. I don't think anybody can hear us. Well, anybody can hear us. We have like in the building with our audio. That's why you couldn't hear us last week. We were having to get a pretty good ways away from it. Because we have watch to see that kick is up and it's no good. So the Panthers are trail 6-7 . Let me get the score. However, if you can't hear us or it goes in, and the receiver audio, I noticed they had problems with it on the Grant side last week. So, it's just a problem we're at. Got to get the scoreboard up and running here. Score is Grant 7, Buckeye 6. Jumped on it.
Or we had the ball right off the bat for the football. Here, it's did we retain possession here because we had at least somebody try to get on the ball. But the first one, we had the first one dead to right as well. We just didn't have anybody. Hear anything?
Here we go.
Like I said, it will. 20. And we're going to talk really loud tonight. I still don't think it's
And helping number 14 is number 10, Jaden Moore. In on that stop. Third down, Buckeye. Lost a few yards there. Ball's up now at the 12-yard line.
It's that brick. It's concrete.
Hanging out the window.
So it'll fall.
Out of the Archer's going to be hitting the backfield broad down.
What's he doing now, did he say?
Okay, we should. We got a fake. Turnover on down. All right, let me know. Okay, what about
Number 37.
It should be one line, right? Okay. Hey. Push it as close to the window, out that window as you can without it falling. All right.
All right, well, sounds like we're up and running again.
We possibly could have Mike's. We had turnover on downs there.
We did. We actually
faked the field goal.
We actually got within the 8-yard line and went backwards.
All right, Futrell's right back to pass. He rolls out to his right. He's got some pressure on him. He's going to throw it. Ball's up, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be second down and 10.
I watched a lot of Grant on 7-on-7 this year.
Yeah,
they got better each week. They can throw the ball well if he has time. And they got a couple of receivers that go up. There's no Ahmad Sykes.
good play there by the Buckeye defense.
That's going to be Gage Bellegarde on the sack behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up third down at about
15, 14.
Third down and let's say 15.
All right, so the Cougars come to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 15. Futrell's going to be in the gun. Sykes in the backfield with him. Drops back to pass. Turns it upfield. He's going to run it himself. That's going to be fourth down.
Going to be about 4th and 4. I hear them calling for the punting unit.
Yeah, fourth down and a long 4, maybe 5 or 6.
There he marks it. Guy in the booth says 4th and 5. How about any mics? Anybody update on some mics? Still 7-6 here, 2 minutes 35 in the first. That's an over bad snap.
Bad snap, and Buckeye's going to have it right there at the, what is that, the 6-yard line?
7-yard line, depending on where he puts it.
Big turnover there for Buckeye.
Yeah, it's a just out of his reach there. What'd you come up with? One thing about it, Got two different broadcasts
All right.
tonight.
Offense on the field. Vircher in the gun. And he's going to be hit in the backfield and brought down.
That was almost a late hit on the quarterback there. I don't know who blocked him. Well, I know who blocked him. No one. I don't know where he's coming from, but we're going to have to pick up that blitzer. It's going to be a long night for Colt Vircher.
Yeah, that's Matthew Cooper.
Well, Matthew Cooper come untouched from somewhere at 100 miles an hour.
Yes, middle linebacker.
He's not the nose guard there?
Nope.
Number 27's him?
37.
37, okay, yeah. And that's a straight up blitz again. Picked him up there,
Hey,
ran
made
by
one
him.
man miss and he fumbled it. Grant has it, and they do. Oh, no, they don't. Yeah, they do.
Preston Willis running with the ball out, gets it stripped. And he was there for the touchdown.
He hit and missed.
Yeah,
he was gone.
I mean, got to keep that ball. Got to keep that ball tight.
That's the quarterback, Futrell, that made that play on defense as well. So
Yeah.
the fourth game.
Yeah, it's due to just sloppy ball handling from both teams, really.
That should have been a score. Willis broke the which touch.
Okay, he's worried about. He's coming straight upfield. So what do? We ran that little trap to get by him, and then it's nobody there until your free safety.
That's exactly right.
And the free safety did his job, stripped Willis with the ball.
Handoff to Sykes up the middle. Sykes is hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Short gain on the play. It's going to bring it to second.
Oh, that's 2nd and 7.
Another handoff to Sykes. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss.
That looks like that is Branson Crooks. He may be back. Branson Crooks. No, it's Shane White on the tackle for the Panthers. Shane White.
That's going to bring up. All right, he dropped back. Futrell's got some pressure. Turns it upfield. He's still on his feet. He's going to be hit and brought down by a host of Panther defenders.
Gage Belgard.
All right, the first quarter. Good snap. Kick is up. It's a high, short.
Wanted it from about 8 yards deep. Got it out to around the 40. So about a 48-yard net gain there.
Yeah, he did a good job with that kick to get it off. All right, so it's going to be 8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. Buckeye 6, Grant 7.
Yeah, it's the same thing. We're gonna. Losing transmission there.
All right, Vircher in the gun.
Not exactly sure who the intended target was. I think it was Willis out of the backfield.
Away, but that's going to bring up second.
Or it could be the Hurricane fence.
Could be the Hurricane fence.
So we'll go see. They're going to let it run down. No, we had a
Incomplete pass.
It's simple. This is what Grant's doing. Is blitzing that middle linebacker 100%. He's either got a spy on the running back or the quarterback. I'm not sure which one. And he's saying, if you beat us with this run by handing it off, okay. Because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. If he comes unblocked, it's simply a bad deal. All right.
Yeah, I know we know the mics were hung up there for a little while, but they should be unhung right now.
Yeah. Did we say something we wasn't supposed to? Oh, okay. That's all that matters.
No, you were just hung up saying something over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah. I was in. You got to remember, Grant Pierce doesn't have all that. Is
It's close.
no, it's going to be at the 2. He's going to mark it at the 2.
It's back. Big play there for Fitzback. We have an injured as Buckeye around the 5-yard line, 2-yard line, somewhere in there.
2.
2.
Yeah, 2. I marked it 2.
Play of the second quarter. Buckeye with a
On it to where Fitzpatrick could keep running under it.
right. And hands, we know that.
Hey, look, yeah. You take them any way you can get them right now. As much as we've turned the ball over. Like I said, you had. Going with your mic? Got something going on?
Buckeye gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Sounds.
Well, last week you couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
I don't
He says one of the mics is messing both of them up.
That's what Bart says.
Yes, that's what Bart. All right, so if you can hear us, Panthers took a lead, 13-7 with 11:36 left to go here in the first half of play.
13-7.
13-7.
Now, 13-7. Going to reset these downs. It's going to be in the second quarter.
Correct.
And that's all I got so far. I don't think that's the problem. Is we're having a transmitting problem from here through that building right there, through that concrete. I don't know why. the same problem last week, just not exactly sure why. All right, here we go. Willis back to kick it off.
Been 2 pooch kicks, the last 2 kicks.
And this
And
one's
they're going to do it again. Right in the middle. You got to touch it.
So, back down to 1. Well, one thing about it, we're all sit up on the mic. We're all looking in.
We're all close quarters here.
So, hey, if it'll work with one mic every week, I don't mind that at all. Actually,
We'll get our stand and drops back, got some pressure on him. Still on his feet, and he's going to be tackled by a host of Panther defenders for
yeah,
a
in
loss.
the backfield back there, got Gabe. No, it's not Jeremy. Jeremy's too old to be playing. Braden looked like, maybe.
Yeah, Braden Pope.
Or,
What's
may
the
have
number?
been Spradley.
What's the number?
Well, I can't tell if it's 7. Cameron Burns out there on the corner. May have been Jackson Spradley.
It's up, incomplete. Pass intended for number 2. There by Futrell. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12.
I don't know how far they're on a delay at the house.
I'm not
tonight
sure.
either.
He's finally going to be.
And ended up giving him the 1st down, so that's going to be first and. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. 1st and 10 for the Cougars, somewhere around midfield, 48, 49.
Futrell passing again, got the ball up. Good guy, incomplete. Coverage for the Panthers.
So,
All right, 2nd down and 10. And
it's going to be a dead ball flag.
looks like man.
False start or offsides. That is what it's got to be, Darren. Could be an illegal formation.
It's going to be offsides charged against the Panthers, encroachment.
I'm not sure how we called that because I guess we called it on the cornerbacks over here because the lineman didn't move.
5-yard penalty. That's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Cougars. Yeah.
Nope, not. We can scoot this. Surely.
All right, run to the right side, trying to hit hard and brought down.
I'm guessing that's Ty Curtis. I don't know the number yet. That's Cameron Burns.
Cameron Burns and Gage
Bellegarde on the hit there.
It sounded like a tie hit though. All right, that's going to bring up 4th down.
4th somewhere around where are we at? 40?
4th and 8.
We're at the 50. Pretty close to the 50.
Yeah, it's around midfield.
I think around the 46.
That's
Buckeye
3rd down.
46.
Check that. Passing out to his right side. Then brought down. That's number 2. That's Braden Polk. Good coverage there by the Panthers. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Cougars.
4th down and 6 for the Cougars.
9:32 left to go in the first half. Buckeye leads 13-7. Cougars going to stay on the field with their offense. Futrell in the gun.
Yeah, but look for Futrell to go up the middle here. We're blitzing some backers as well.
Curtis and Bellegarde walking up to the line. They may run her down here and call a timeout and talk about it. They're trying to get him to jump. There he goes.
It's got to be.
Passes up. It's caught. But he's going to be short, I think.
He didn't catch it. They called it incomplete.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
It is a turnover on downs. Now, I will say this. That was an illegal shift almost, was it not?
I was through binoculars looking at the quarterback. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just.
I think it was.
Yeah, I mean, everybody moved and the ball was not there yet. So.
All right, so Buckeye's going to have the ball first down and 10 at around the 45, 46-yard line.
They're on 46.
8:57 left to go in the half. Buckeye leads 13-7. Vercher pitches out. Willett's going to try to make the corner. Gets outside.
Of 12.
Gain of 12, first and 10 Panthers. 8:40 left to go here in the half. Vercher going to roll to his right side, turns it upfield, going to keep it himself, breaks one tackle, breaks it up. Turns it upfield.
Good block there by his wide.
First and goal, Buckeye.
Yeah, that's going to be on the 4. They're going to mark that on the 4-yard line. Good scamper there by Cole Vercher.
First down and goal, Buckeye. 8:02 left to go here in the first half. All right, Buckeye offense comes to the line of scrimmage. Vercher in the gun. Hand off the Willis to the left side. He turns it upfield.
That's going to
Touchdown,
be it. Touchdown,
Buckeye. Willis off the left. Buckeye sticks another one in the end zone to make it 19-7, awaiting the extra point.
Still intermittent. We have to change chords. One thing about it, we'll know for sure come Friday, first home game.
It's
take
up.
On tonight. They did change the game to Thursday night. Fine time, Darren, for you to thank our sponsors.
It is a good time to thank our sponsors, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. There with anything you need with a logo on, the BK Trio team of businesses can take care of you. BK Distributors, go see them. Also, we'd like to thank
Kayla Walker and the Walker Group there. Kayla Walker, I'd like to thank her. She's the headline sponsor for Buckeye Panthers football this year. I'd like to thank Kayla Walker. Everything she does, Buckeye alum, getting behind the Panthers this year, giving them a sponsor so they can be brought to you on 446 Sports Panther Vision.
Yes, go see her. If you need any kind of real estate, go see Miss Kayla Walker. Big Panther supporter. We'd also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch.
Unlocking your kid's potential one pitch at a time.
One pitch at a time.
Katie's Fast Pitch.
Yes. Very, very knowledgeable. If you have a young lady wanting to learn how to pitch, go send her to Katie, and she will definitely teach her how to pitch softball. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 7:37 left to go in the first half.
7:37. That's also an airplane, Cotton.
Buckeye leads 19-7 over Grant, and they're going to kick this one deep. He's going to take it, and here he comes.
Around the 15, and here he goes. He's turning on the Jets, and he's going to be brought to the 35. 30-yard line. Going to mark. That's Mason Tam on the tackle. Mason Tam on the tackle there. Mason Tam.
All right, so first down and 10 for the Cougars. Russell's been passing them. Keeps it himself. He's got some pressure. He's going to be tackled by a host of Panther defenders. And Buckeye defense was all over him.
Good job there, led by number 12,
22.
Justin Hunt.
And number 22, Jackson Tam. He's back there, one of the first ones in there.
These lemon heads are really sour.
Yes, sir.
Future under
Pressure on him
pressure again. Just out of the reach of his
Incomplete.
halfback, out of the backfield, just over his reach. Out in the coverage, going to have, looks like Preston Willis and Caden Grimmett on the coverage.
Pass was intended for Macarius Cooper. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 12. Future rolls this out of bounds, just gets rid of it. That's going to bring up 4th down and 12.
Bring up 4th down. Look, they're doing a good job of getting pressure on him. Okay.
Yeah.
What you're going to have to see, second half, you're going to have to keep that going, or right now they're having so much pressure on him that he's not able to find his receiver at all.
Right.
So I don't know how well we're covering the receiver, but we are pressuring him very good.
We are in his face in the backfield. It looks like they're going to bring on. Well, snap's going to go behind him. He's going to try to get it off, though. I think caught it.
Yeah, he got it. I can guarantee you, it's great that he caught it, but I can guarantee you he's going to get, hey, next time, let that one go.
That's Andrew Hensel.
Andrew Hensel got it in the chest, though.
He caught it in. I don't know if he had much of a choice, but he did a great job getting his hands on it and took it forward when he got it.
Took it forward a good 7 yards.
Yep.
And we don't know if you heard any of that, but that's what we said.
Yep. All right, so 1st down and 10, Buckeye. Timeout.
6:06.
Official timeout, water break.
Going to have a water break, so I'm going to go and see if you can hear here.
So as we're in the water break, 6:06 left to go here in the first half of play. Buckeye leads over the hometown Cougars. It's going to be 1st down and 10.
I think moving up helped.
All right, here we go. Bertrand in the gun. And Buckeye, false start. Looked like he was on the wide out. Gonna back him up 5 yards. 1st down and 15 for the Panthers at about the 25-yard line.
Yeah. So, look, if you're on the Grant side, hey, the Grant has their own thing up and going. They're probably running a little ahead of us because we have ours on a delay, so we don't try to help out with the audio so we don't lag as much.
All right, Vercher going to keep it himself to the left side. He's hit, and he's brought down about 7 on the play. We got a timeout, official timeout. This must be the water break.
Well, you know, Darren, I'm not exactly sure. I did hear him say water break earlier. I know. In the September remember having 2 water breaks.
Bingo.
Can't beat it. That's right. When it's hot, you'll take anything. Well, so we're going to probably have it about as good as you can get it tonight.
We're going to have 5:59 left to go in the first half of play. Buckeyes leading 19-7. It's going to be second down and 11 from about the 21-yard line.
That's right. No doubt, Cotton. No doubt.
No doubt.
It's going to be pass interference.
Incomplete.
Probably. I don't see
he
a
was
flag.
all over him.
A flag.
Third down and 11 for Buckeye.
So it sounds like the delay and moving a little closer helped with the audio.
All right, Vircher pitches out. Pitches to Willis. He's going upfield. He goes.
He's going to be marked down as the 1 yard line.
Oh, just short.
Now they're going to mark him at the 2. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 2.
Plenty to move the chains, though. First down and goal, Buckeye, inside the 2 yard line.
Good run again by Willis.
Good pitch. Willis took it upfield.
You know, I played with Willis's dad. He looks exactly like him running the ball.
Exactly
I mean,
like him
exactly
running the ball.
100%.
With number and all.
Yeah, it looks exactly like him. So. Here we go, 5:12 and counting down. Vircher bringing the play in from the 2 yard line.
Only
Panthers.
got 3 seconds to get it off. 2. Need to call a timeout.
I don't think they reset it, possibly.
Vircher going to keep it himself. Turns it upfield.
It looks like we. We lost about 2 yards on that. We're now at the 5. Now at the 5 yard line. Looks like around the 5. Not exactly sure.
They're on the opposite ends. It's
yeah,
tough.
so they didn't reset the game clock on coming out of the timeout there, or coming out of the first down. I forgot I got to keep up with this scoreboard.
All right. Flags fly. It's going to be second down and goal right now. I don't know what the flag is for. I don't think it was a flag. I think they just blew a whistle.
Inadvertent laundry on the field.
Okay, so it's going to be second down and goal from about the 4.
Yeah, 4.5, 5 yard line is what I'd say. Well, I can tell you this. I know what play I'd call if the if the linebacker's still blitzing. I would definitely.
All right,
call
Vircher
the
gets
trap.
snapped, calls it himself, turns
There
to the
we
right
go.
side,
He's
goes, and he's going to go in.
Or Colt Vircher.
Colt Vircher found the corner and went in for another Buckeye touchdown. 3:50 left to go here in the first half of play. Buckeye leads 25-7, awaiting the point after. Willis lines up to kick the point after. Snap is good. Oh.
That wasn't a little scoop to Cameron Burns.
It was
there.
fixing to be pretty. Offsides charged against the defense. half the distance to the goal, but the Panthers were
doing a doozy there.
They had a trickery
Burns
up
coming.
there.
Yeah, they had a Burns coming around the corner. Going to try to pitch it to him. Looks like they're going to call the big units in. Not Randy Johnson. Not Randy Johnson.
Not the big unit.
Yeah, not Randy Johnson. But,
However, the Panthers are going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, they're going to bring the big package in to try to get it in from the 2.
Yeah, you know, we missed a couple of point afters, so probably going to go, since you got half the distance here, you go for 2, try to catch up on some of those, get you a 20-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for, you know, as much as you can be up by halftime. The thing I've been really excited about the Panthers defense is how quick they are to the quarterback and still staying in their coverage. But, you know, you live and die by that.
And if
you cannot get there and he can have a little bit of time to throw.
And keep in mind, this is a Cougar team that scored 70 points last week.
That is correct. 70 points last week.
Had a running back with 10 touchdowns. That's unbelievable. All right, here we go. We're going to line up for the 2-point conversion. 3:50 left to go here in the first half. Vercher in the gun. Rolling to his left, going to try to get the corner, turns it up, drives his feet, and he's going to get in.
Good. That would put him up 27-7.
Panthers take a big lead, 20-point lead here with 3:43 left to go in the half.
Vercher's just you can get him, you know, going to the sideline, and if you can get enough space to where he can just get he's big enough and strong enough.
He turns his
if
shoulders.
he can get his shoulders turned, it's hard to stop him from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he's super strong.
He is very strong.
Yeah.
And this is a kid that hasn't been able to work out a whole lot all summer due to the injury that he had, you know. So
that's exactly right.
But I mean, once he turns his shoulders out there, that he
drives him legs.
Yeah, I mean he can from the 2 yards out. It's especially with him with a head of steam already.
Right.
It's hard to stop him 2 yards.
That is exactly right. You know, both sides of the ball, you know, we come out a little sloppy here. We took the kick back.
We did. Look, I mean, you think about it. We should have had 2 turnovers that went our way. The kickoff was the opening kickoff. And we should have had that. And then we had the Preston Willis is in the end zone.
Right.
We just happened to fumble it at the 3-yard line.
That's right. And then we turn over on.
That's right. So I mean,
the Panther offense right now is playing lights out.
Intensity coming through the second half. I look for a little bit of a change.
All right, here we go. It's the kickoff. Willis is going to kick it away for Buckeye. He's going with a short pooch. It's going to be caught, and I don't know if he called a fair catch. He acted like it. That was number 25, Andrew Lavispear, and he caught it in the air, but I didn't see a fair catch.
I didn't see it either. I don't know what the rule is now, man. I'm out of time on the fair catch, and I ate the last one of that. But they were sour. Found 4. So here we go. The Cougar offense coming back on the field. Lead trailing the Panthers 27-7 here. 3:38 left to go in the second quarter.
Futrell's going to hand it off to Sykes towards the left side. He's got some room.
And he's not nobody's
touched him.
And that's how you get back into the ball game.
Oh yeah, it is. We'll go to the white hat on the field to check the call.
I'm not shooting ourselves in the foot here or nothing, but usually when you're stopping the running game pretty good and it breaks open like that, and
yes.
Normally coming back, it's probably due to a hold.
And it was 10-yard penalty. It's going to bring them all the way forward for the Cougars.
So that'll bring them back. Let's see, new downs here to be first and 20.
Well, I think where the hold actually took place, it's not going to be but like 1st and 12.
All right, well, I'm not sure how that can even take place. in high school. I didn't.
Hand off to Sykes once again. Turns it to his outside. He's hit, breaks off another one, and he's finally going to be brought down by a host of Panther defenders.
That's going to bring up 2nd and long 5. Long 4, we'll call it. 2nd down.
High snap, going to be handed off to Sykes to the right side.
Probably a loss on the play there of 1, so that'll bring up 3rd down, 5 yards. Mark it 3rd and 5 for the Cougars here. Trailing the Buckeye Panthers 27-7.
We have an injured Cougar on the field.
2 minutes, 43 seconds left in the second.
Medical staff's taking a look at the injured Cougar. While we're in the brief pause for the injured Cougar, we'll go ahead and thank our sponsors, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. Anything you need with the logo on it, Scott, Blaine, and Kaylee all have it going on over there. They got a new location, state-of-the-art. They can cut out fat heads, any kind of signs, banners, as long as you want them, and as bright and beautiful as you want them. They are anything you need with the logo on it, they can take care of it. We'd also like to thank our headline sponsor, Miss Kayla Walker. Miss Kayla Walker, anything you need for real estate, Miss Kayla Walker can take care of you. She's a Buckeye alum living in our community and supporting our Panthers. Miss Kayla Walker, go see her for any real estate needs. You're in the market for a house, Miss Kayla can find one for you, I promise. Also, we'd like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch. Katie's Fast Pitch, unlocking your child's potential 1 pitch at a time.
1
pitch at a time. If you have a little girl looking to start pitching or she wants to hone her skills, go send her to Miss Katie and she will take care of her. Very knowledgeable in the softball world. Still have an injured Cougar on the field. We hope
thought it was
okay.
a cramp at first. I'm not exactly sure.
We pray that everything's okay with the young man. At 2:43 left to go here in the first half of play. Buckeye leading right now, 27-7.
I had to buy a new GoPro, or a new GoToMic.
I didn't get the number of the gentleman who's on the field. He is moving around. So I'm not sure, Josh, but I don't know if that was future running quarterback in the last series for the Cougars. It looks like they are going to bring the ambulance out for the Cougars.
Yeah, look, I mean, like I said, 2025, it's readily available. You don't take any chances in football. I mean,
he is moving around, so that's a good news. We just hope this is all precautionary measures just to keep everybody safe.
Used to, I remember when I was probably, I don't know, I don't think we were into junior high yet, but I remember them landing, they would have to, they didn't have ambulances as quite as readily available at the game. Now I think it's a statewide rule. You have to have one at the game.
Yes.
But I remember they used to have
come out with horses and carriages.
They come out with horses and carriages. No, I remember they used to like MedFlight all the time if you had an emergency because
Well,
that's
if it was a bad emergency.
yeah, it was a bad emergency, stuff like that. So I mean, at least now you have to where you can have somebody here to stabilize everything. Horse and carriage. No, I'm not quite that old.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
So both medical staffs are out on the field for Grant and Buckeye. Both tending to the young man. They are bringing the stretcher out.
Tell him 100%. Put 150. And it's that.
We're gonna switch cords.
We may have to, but I don't think that's going to help us tonight.
No.
Tonight, I think with one mic here, I think it's all right. Shirley.
Who's Shirley?
Shirley.
Oh.
Shirley.
All right, here we go.
But I will say this too. You got to keep in mind that Starlink comes in and out too. So if you got any downfall of the cell service or the internet service, it's gonna drag everything down as well. I cut it down as much as I could though. I got it on a delay. Just got to work through it. However,
we're gonna have a brief pause. If you don't hear the mics for a little while, as they take care of the injured cougar on the field.
yeah, you can. But I don't. Whoa. Just turn it off. Generally use that one.
Hey, mute it for a second until this is over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they got the
Number 63, Caleb Thurman. Caleb Thurman is the one that we're tending to right now.
So the injured Cougar was number 63, Caleb Farmant. We're going to keep him in our prayers tonight as they have him on the stretcher now. Both sides cheering as he made it up. Looks like he was moving his arms. So we'll pray for a speedy recovery for Mr. Caleb Farmant.
So with that being said, they're still working on it a little bit to get him off there. 2 minutes, 43 seconds in the game, and the Buckeye Panthers are leading the Grant Cougars 27-7, 2:43 left into the second quarter. Grant has the ball.
Third down and
Going to
about
be
3.
third down and about 3 from somewhere around the 50-yard line. I think they're on their own 48. Trying to get something going here. Sykes did get the touchdown called back on the holding. That's where we've been here.
Medics.
Caleb Farmant getting brought off the field. Always terrifying when something like that happens, everybody. We want to win the game, but nobody wants to get hurt. Let's keep Caleb Farmant and his family in our prayers tonight.
All right, we're back.
Going to be third and a long 3 from the 48. Gonna
And
hand
off
it
to Sykes. He's brought down by
Met.
Bellegarde.
Gage Bellegarde on and gets him.
That's going to bring up 4th down. 7, 6 or 7.
There's 4th down and a long 6. We're going to call it. Cougars are going to go for it. He's going to throw
Passes
it out
up,
into the flat.
incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 82. Pass intended for Dante Rubin. That's incomplete.
Hayden Grimmett with the big hit out here on the side.
Yes, Grimmett was right on him.
And that's going
to be a turnover on downs. Buckeyes going to have the ball. First down and 10 inside Cougar territory. 1:56 left to go in the half.
Looks like Grant's going to be in running the QB position now.
Field at the QB.
Behind him. No.
Pass, looking to his right side.
That one's going to be deep. Out of play. Throws it out.
Overthrew the receiver. That's going to be second down and 10 for the Panthers. 1:16 left to go here in the first half. In at QB. He's going to drop the snap. Rolls to his left. And Panthers going the wrong way in possession. 57 seconds. Third down and about 20.
And it looks like the Panthers are going to call a timeout.
They're going to let it run down and call a timeout.
That'll put them down around 25 seconds left on the clock, so they can actually probably going to do a running play, get the clock down as far as they could. The Cougars still have the 3 timeouts, I believe. It says that on the scoreboard. However, it also says 1st and 10, so I'm not sure. Third down, right, Darren?
Third down and 20.
Third down and a long 20. So third down and 20.
Panther offense comes on the field. 3rd and 20. 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Vercher back at quarterback. Takes a snap. Hands off. Nope, going to keep it himself to the left side. Got the room to run on the outside. Down the sideline he goes. They're not going to get him. Oh, they do get him around the 10-yard line.
Now the Panthers are going to come up and probably call a timeout as they have one left. And they stop the clock.
Good run there by Cole Vercher. Everybody took the fake. Timeout. Oh, we do have a flag maybe. We have a flag on the outside of the field over there.
Probably maybe a late hitter face mask where it's at.
Nope, it's coming on us. Personal foul. Maybe the sideline? I don't know.
I think I seen who it was on. I think it's a crackback. Possibly on the big man.
On who? AJ?
No, I'm trying to get the number here. I think it may have been on.
I think it's a crackback on a receiver.
I don't know. I think it possibly could have been on one of our linemen. They were out there pretty good ways. It may be on Shane White.
Grimmett throws out to the right side, and pass was low. 4th down with 2 seconds left now.
Yeah, you just got to get the snap off, punt it. Or you could run it.
Just take a knee.
Or take a knee.
Get out with your 20-point lead. All right, 2 seconds left to go here in the first half. 4th down and about 20. Panther offense stays on the field. Vercher going to keep it himself. Turns outside. Throws one man off of him. And that's going to be the end of the first half of play. Buckeye leads big, 27-7 over the Grant Cougars. And that's going to bring us to halftime, Josh, and we'll go ahead and step off, and we'll catch y'all back in the 3rd quarter.
for your support in our community. And go Cougars!
They're making rounds. All right, thanks.
Okay, make sure it ain't muted.
It's not muted, right? Okay, thanks.
It'll be down there in the bottom if it is.
All right, Panther fans, welcome back. We're here in Grant High School in Cougar Stadium. We're fixing to start the second half of play. Good first half by the Buckeye Panthers as they take a 20-point lead, 27-7. As we come into the second half of plays, a lot of turnovers. We had a kickoff run back by Preston Willis. I mean, we had a lot of stuff going on in that first half, Josh.
Yeah, look, the Panthers could potentially be up. They could potentially, for sure, one more touchdown. We had that in the end zone, just had the turnover, and then we got stopped at the 8. So the Panthers have been playing really good football. What they're going to have to do is keep the same thing going with their quarterback, with their pressure on the quarterback, and I think that we'll be okay. But if we lose pressure on that quarterback, they're going to test our cornerbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watched him in 7-on-7. He can throw very well.
He can. I think the last drive, Future wasn't actually in there. I think it was another one. We'll check it when it come out. But Buckeye's going to actually get the opening kickoff of the second half here.
Third quarter brought to you by BK Apparel.
We're super excited about the game so far as the Panthers have come out really, really playing some good football, especially on the defense side of the ball. And then the offense, you know, even with a couple turnovers, still put 27 points on the board.
Yeah, look, you had a team, the Grant Cougars last week scored 70 points.
Mm-hmm.
And you come out here and you held them to 7.5 of football. Now,
that's a half.
That's a half.
Yeah.
But still, you held a 70-point offense last week to 7 points. That tells you a little bit of something about your defense. They're playing. Look, you're able to set up. If you can get out of here with a win, you got it exactly like you were last year. You're 2-0, and this year you got South Bow coming to you on Thursday night.
That's exactly right.
For that potential to go 3-0.
Yeah, and listen, we're playing against the player of the week. Young man had 10 touchdowns last week.
Yeah, look, 10 touchdowns. So that tells me that your linebackers for the Buckeye Panthers have been playing good football.
That's exactly right. All right, Cougars going to take the field here to kick it away to Buckeye.
Now, I would expect possibly an onside kick.
Very possible here.
Maybe a pooch kick, and we haven't been playing with a lot of intensity on our special teams when it comes to going after. But neither have the Cougars. So here you got to get possession of this football, and then look, if you can go down there and put points on the board, that'll take the wind out of the sails.
That is exactly right. Yeah, if you can put points on the board here on this drive, that'll really, really set up your second half. As they came out on the wrong side of the field, so they're going to flip it over, and we're going to kick it away here. But listen, you've played 24 minutes of football very well on both sides of the ball. You know, just besides a couple of mistakes, but you have to finish it. You have to finish the game.
Yeah, I look for him to kick away from Preston here. He did have a return.
Right.
So, but then if you kick away from him, kick to the other, you have you have Bryce Worthen right there ready to do his thing. So, right now the biggest thing is you need to block and try to score.
All right, here we go. Kick is off. It's going to be a high. It's going to be
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Panthers going to have it at the 35-yard line. First down and 10, Buckeye from the 35. Good job with Worthen there to let it go out of bounds. All right, so the Buckeye offense is going to come on the field.
Virtue be under the gun. Running the offense here for the Panthers starting at the second half, where your Panthers are leading 27-7 over the Cougars.
All right, Virtue in the gun.
Willis, the single set back behind him.
Hands off to Cameron Byrne around the end. He's got some room. Turns it upfield, and he's going to be brought down. Good gain on the play. It's going to be close to a first down.
Got to have a flag out here. Not sure who it's going to be on. Brenton Fitz back out here with is the receiver out here. That's where the flag comes from. Looks like it's going to be
I'm trying to find White Hat.
Looks like it's
He's
probably
talking to York.
It's going to be on to the Cougars possibly.
And we'll go to the field to check the call. That's going to go against Buckeye, I think.
No.
And I think the Grant Cougars may have had too many men on the field.
So this is what
It's going to be 1st and 5, I'm thinking.
Illegal substitution tucked in the hat, so possibly too many
Illegal
men on the field.
Yeah. Panthers are going to refuse it and take the yards and be first.
So 1st down and 10 from around the 45.
Vircher gets a snap, hands it off to Ty Curtis to the left side. He heads upfield and got good gain there for Ty Curtis. Looks like he's going to pick up plenty to move the chains. 1st down and 10, Buckeye. A little counter with Ty Curtis.
A little bit of an inside counter there. So it'd be 1st and 10 from the Grant Cougars 39. And the Panthers trying to knock on the door here, get inside the red zone with 11 minutes, 12 seconds and counting here in the 3rd.
Side snap. Virtue's going to have to fall on that one. That was the 2nd snap in a row out to the left of Virtue. He did a very good job play before that of recovering it. He had to just fall on that one. That's going to bring up 2nd down at about 15, 14.
Yeah, I marked it at 14, 2nd 14 here.
All right, Panthers break the huddle. Vircher will be in the gun. Willis, single back set behind him. Keeps it himself, breaks one tackle, turns it upfield, breaks another tackle, and he's going to be brought down by the headgear, but I don't think I saw a flag.
Almost a horse collar. Looked like he had it on the front side there. I don't see any flags. Oh, and there comes a flag for somebody talking, and that's going to be on the Panthers, looks like, for trash talking. And look, you're already behind the chains here. What you can't afford is a personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct charged against Buckeye. It's going to back them up 15 yards. That's going to be 3rd and long for Buckeye.
Yeah, we're going to mark
after
that
the
3rd and
mental
about
error.
20.
About 25 or 30.
We're going to mark it 3rd down and 30. We'll mark it at 28.
All right, Vircher in the gun. Pitches out to Willis. Willis got some room on the end, turns it upfield, hits a man that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good gain there for Willis and the Panther offense.
Yeah, look, if you don't have a 15-yard penalty right there, that's a 1st down. I mean, we gained. We're still at 3rd and 12,
Correct.
or 4th and 12.
Looks like the Panthers are going to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 12, Vircher in the gun. Out to Willis. Bad snap. Play off timing, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10, Cougars. Off timing, bad. We got 9:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter play. Buckeye leading 27-7 here in the 2nd half. 9:50 in the 3rd quarter. All right, so this is number 9 in there. That's Gage.
Ina. So, funny thing about it, I used to coach Gage in flag football. Hacienda can throw the ball. So he's also around a sophomore, should be around a sophomore.
Yeah, Hacienda is a sophomore. He's in the gun for the Cougars. That was a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12. Hacienda throws it, passes up, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 82. That's Dante Rubin. That's going to down in 12 for the Cougars.
So to be 3rd down, about 12 for the Cougars. Bellegarde on the blitz, and he
Handoff,
gets him.
and a fumble on the play.
And that's going to be
Panthers ball.
Right there around the 20, looks like around the 32-yard line.
Yes, Justin Hunt with the fumble recovery for the Panthers.
Yeah, look, that's a big-time hit by Gage Bellegarde. Comes in.
Yeah, Bellegarde met him in the back.
What you got going on there?
A little sideways here. And that defense is playing some football, Josh.
Yeah, look, right now we're staying in the back hip of that guard if he's pulling, and meeting the back in the backfield. Got trips to the right.
It's out to the right side, turns it upfield. Room, and he's going to be brought down.
Good game. Yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and about a long 3.
That was number 10, Jaden Moore, on the tackle for the Grant Cougars.
So 2nd down and 4 here for the Panthers. 8 minutes, 13 seconds and counting here in the 3rd. Trips right.
Hand off to Willis. He's got some room. He breaks free. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Buckeye.
That's a cutback counter right there. It's a trap. And look, it was wide open.
Wide open.
Very good piece of blocking from the offensive line. But again, that middle linebacker for the Cougars is 100% coming.
Yeah, once you get past him.
Once you get past him,
you got running room because he's
right.
in the backfield. So the Buckeye Panthers are going to put 6 more up on the board, make it 33-7, awaiting the point after. He's going to kick the point after. It kicks up.
And it looked like it was tipped.
It was tipped.
No good.
33-7. Panthers put the first points of the second half on the board.
Yeah, I mean, you did what you wanted to do with the Panthers minus coming out with your first drive and getting the penalty that caused you to go back 30 yards behind the chains, and then get an 18-yard gain where you would have had the first down. But defense comes up big again, turns the ball over, and you take it at the 34-yard line. Next thing you know, you're up 33-7.
And listen, Willis is having him a game. I'd like to know what his all-purpose yards are right now.
Yeah, well, he's had about a 70-yard kick return. 85-yard kick return.
Yeah.
And he's had 2 scampers of about 40 yards apiece. So, I mean, he's up there probably around the 210 mark, maybe?
Yeah, he's up there for sure. All right, with 8:02 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, Buckeye leading 33-7 over the Grant Cougars.
And he's on the field again, kicking the ball off. Going to see if he goes deep here. And now he's going to go deep.
Rubin's turning to the outside, cuts it upfield, still going. He's going to be hit and brought down.
Hit there from Gage Bellegarde.
Gage Bellegarde on the tackle. All right, so 1st down and 10 for the Cougars. Baller. 7-yard line. Is that what we called it?
That's what I called it.
And
That'll be second down and 10 from around the 38.
I seen it drops back. It's almost picked off.
Good play there by Jackson Tam. Almost picked it off. Got both hands on it.
Jackson Tam with a good heads-up play.
And look, he was right at the line of scrimmage when he jumped up.
Yes.
That ball was thrown a little hard for him to get his hands, to catch it. Looks like we're going to have the water break. 7 minutes, 39 seconds here.
I think we had an injured player.
Well, now would be a good time to take the mandatory water break.
Hensel was down. He got back up. He's off the field now, but he was down for a second.
So checking in for Hensel is going to be
We're 26.
looks like Panthers.
Passes up, and it's incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Cougars.
So we're going to mark it 4th and 10 from the 38.
Anyway, back to the play before that. Jackson Tam made a great play. He couldn't get to the quarterback quick enough. So he jumped up and almost intercepted it right there at the line of scrimmage. Cougars keep the offense on the field. Hacienda is going to be in the gun. He's got some pressure on him, passes up, and it's picked off by Grimmett. Grimmett turns it upfield. Still got one block, and he's going to be brought down.
Back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be somewhere around the 38.
Williams tackled him. Good pick there by Grimmett. Good pressure by the Buckeye defense to cause that pick. And the Panther offense takes over inside Cougar territory once again. We do have a flag in the far backfield.
So it'd be a dead ball foul. I'm taking it after the interception.
It's going to be holding charged against Buckeye, I think, after the interception. So they're back on yards.
That's a long 10 yards.
Well, it's from where the holding took place.
Yeah. Obviously, it was right where he caught it almost.
So, but good news is Panthers are going to keep possession. All right. Vercher's going to be in the gun. Wade Jenkins, single back set behind him.
I don't know. It still looks like Preston. No, it's Wade.
Wade going to run it up the middle, and he's tackled by a host of Cougar defenders.
Pick up about a hard 3 yards on that, though. Be second down and 7 for the Panthers.
And 7.
Check that. 2nd and 8.
Number 37, Mark Cooper, and number 10, Jake Moore.
All right, Vercher in the gun. Pitches out to Wade. Wade looking for some room. And Jenkins is going to be down by Cooper. Matthew Cooper's a good linebacker.
He is. He does well flowing with the ball.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 or 8 for Buckeye.
Yeah, I have a 3rd down and 8.
All right, Vercher in the gun. Rolls out to his left. Passes up. It's caught by Worthen.
No, I believe
No.
Caught by Fitzpatrick. Like.
No, it's not Fitzpatrick.
Gage Warner.
Warner
on the reception for the Panthers gets the 1st down.
1st and 10. Good play there by the Buckeye offense. And I think that's going to be our water break.
5:55 left on the clock here in the 3rd. Buckeye leading 33-7. The Panthers knocking on the door again. Be a fine time to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank him for being a headline sponsor. I'd like to thank Scott. Anything you need plaque-wise. 21, Kayla Walker, the Broker Century 21. I'd like to thank her. Living and working in our community, always a proud sponsor here for Buckeye, with it being a Buckeye alumni. She is the headline sponsor for Buckeye football this year. Also like to thank Katie's Fast Pitch. That's Katie's Fast Pitch. Unlocking your kids' potential one pitch at a time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Vercher going to hand off to Willis. Willis got some room to run. Still on his feet, and he may go the distance.
And looks like, let's check that. He's still moving up. Going to be around the 9-yard line, looks like. No, 6-yard line. 6-yard line, so that'll be.
One step away. He got him by the back heel. One step away from putting another one in. All right, Panthers come out. First down and goal. Hand off to Willis. He goes to the right side. Game play. It's going to be second down and goal for the Panthers.
All right, so it is still 33, right? Because we have 39 on this scoreboard. We haven't scored again, right?
No, it's 33.
Okay, 33. All right. That'll be second and about 4. Second goal from around the 4 or 5 yard line.
Panthers break the huddle. Vercher's going to be in the gun. Going to keep it himself behind him. He's going to go in the end zone. And he followed Willis right into the hole. Touchdown, Buckeye. That's going to make the score 39-7. Buckeye leads, awaiting the point after. 4:30 left to go here in the third quarter of play, Josh. All right, Spradley going to the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up.
And that one's going to be wide left.
No good. Panthers really struggling here in the extra point department.
We are looking. We made a field goal last week. Yeah, having some problems on the extra points here, but hey.
But the score is still 39-7. Buckeye leading big here with 4:23 left to go in the third quarter of play. And listen,
up with the second half look. You know, we've had turnovers. We're causing turnovers. We're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. You have to be really proud of the way the defense showed up with an offense that scored 70 points last week to holding this through 3.5 quarters at 7 points.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this game, I was
worried
about it because you don't know what's going on.
The cards are stacked against you. You had 70 points last week on an offense.
And you're going into their home stadium.
Good atmosphere, too. It's
great atmosphere here at Grant. And listen, their run out was absolutely phenomenal.
Their walkout and run out was
A+.
Phenomenal. Yeah, I give them. I mean, the one I've seen compared to it is Gina's. Gina's is good too.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Panthers going to kick it away. That's going to be Preston, the Swiss Army knife, Willis. He's going to pooch it straight up in the air. It's going to be on the ground. Panthers get it. He's going to have the ball right there. That's number 24.
Andrew Hensel.
Andrew Hensel with a big recovery there. The Cougars come up to try to catch it. He slid in to make the catch and could not come up with it. And the Panthers, hey, Willis has been effective. Kicking, running, he's had a good night.
Yeah, he's had a good night. Makes no sense.
Panthers have the ball. First down and 10. ball in Cougar territory. Vercher takes a snap, hands it to Ty Curtis. Ty Curtis up the middle, and he's going to be brought down. Gain of about 5 on the play. Second down and 6.
Looks like the Panthers coming out with their sophomore under the gun.
Sunshine's in. Zach Craig going to run quarterback for the Panthers. Second down and 6. Jenkins in the backfield with him. Snap, fumbled. Number 3 fell on. That's going to bring up third down and 11. Snaps.
Look, when you switch out the quarterbacks too, it's all snapping the ball. He's done a fantastic job all year. It's just
I think we had
Trent Johnson and
Trent and York split time there. All right, going to hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins got some room to run. Turns it upfield. Good run there by Wade. And he's going to have enough to move the chains. First and 10, Panthers. 2:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Coach Snap's going to pick it up himself. Turns it upfield, and he's going to be hitting the backfield. That's Cooper. That was Cooper and Stone on the tackle for the Cougars. That's going to bring up second down.
$13.
And here we go. Craig back in the gun. Hands off to Wade. Wade Jenkins goes forward. Gain of about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up third down and 10. 1:37 left to go. Third down and 10 for Buckeye. Two sophomores in the backfield for the Panthers. Craig in the gun. Rolls out to his right side, turns it upfield, looking to get the corner. Still on his feet, and he's going to be drugged down toward the sideline. It's going to be close to a first down.
He's going to be about a yard shy.
That's going to be a fourth down and 1 for Buckeye.
Tell you what, this yardage to go is hard to move on this scoreboard. We're going to call it 4th and 1.
4th and 1, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Craig in the gun. Timeout, Buckeye. So timeout call, Buckeye, 4th down and 1. Panthers driving inside Cougar territory, 21 seconds left to go in the third. Buckeye leading big, 39-7.
Yeah, look, you got to be, like I said, you got to be proud of the way your defense is played. You got to be excited how good Preston Willis with his all-purpose yards tonight. He's hurt the Cougars on a kickoff return. He's had 2 scampers for 40-plus yards in the backfield on the toss sweeps.
Two pooch kicks.
And 2 pooch kicks. And look, keep in mind, he was also in the end zone, just fumbled it at the 3-yard line.
Exactly
He got his arms a little wide, got it ripped out. So he would be on a 3-touchdown night here.
All right, here we go. Panthers break the huddle.
4.
Panthers come to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 1. Fumbles it. And the Cougars going to take over right there. 1st down and 10, Cougars. It was where the snap was, it was right in the middle of the handoff, and I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't see for the band.
Yeah, look, anytime you have, like I said, multiple quarterbacks, it's going to be a little different, a little slower, a little different,
And multiple.
it's just
I see him looking to pass. Passes up. Pass was intended for McKinney. There's a flag.
I'm guessing that's going to go against. Cougars. And that'll be 15 yards. That'll be 6. I guess it'll be 1st down.
Well, it depends on if it's dead ball or not.
I thought it was dead ball because after the play
Yeah.
was over with. So in 30.
Timeout, Buckeye. And York's calling a timeout for the whole team. He's getting control of this right now.
Yeah, well, look, last week we had a lot of penalties that we should have not had. Look, you're winning on the scoreboard. So instead of running your mouth, instead of jibber jabbering, getting caught up in it,
In between the
just be
whistles.
quiet and let the scoreboard talk for itself.
Go hard in between the whistles. When the whistle's over, it's done. So we got 9 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Buckeye leading big, 39-7, as Panthers break
The
the huddle.
entire team breaks the huddle.
Yes, and that's going to be 2nd down and 25 for the Cougars. Say the quarterback's name for me one more time.
Gage. Yeah, I coached him in flag football. Good little athlete.
Yeah, he looks like a very good athlete.
Like I said, he's a sophomore.
All right, Hussey. Throws it.
Just a drop pass. He made a
Incomplete.
good pass. His receiver just dropped the ball because he was
Ruben
wide open.
couldn't come up with it.
Good rollout there by Hacienda. Just could not quite connect with it.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 25.
Mark it. I got a 3rd down and 25 from their own 14-yard line, looks like.
All right, Hacienda in the gun. Hands off to Cooper to the backside, and Ty Curtis and Gage Bellegarde all over him back there. That's the end of the 3rd quarter play. Buckeye leading big, 39-7 over the Grant Cougars, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 25 for the Cougars and probably the punt unit. All right, we're going to switch into the field.
thing about it, we're going to get to see them a little better because they're on our end.
That's exactly
of the field. It's going to be trips right for the Cougars.
They're going to keep the offense on the field? 4th and 25?
That's what I see.
I think they're going to pooch kick it with the quarterback. Third down.
All right, mark it 3rd down then. Must have not been a dead ball foul.
Must not have been a dead ball foul. Nope. Moved it back to 4th.
Yep. I'm going to move it to 4th.
All right, Hacienda drops back. Going to keep it himself, rolls up the middle, and fumbles the ball, and Buckeye's going to have it right there. Number 53 jumped on it for the Panthers. Shane White.
Shane White on the second game.
Another fumble recovery for Shane White.
Another fumble recovery.
Not sure of the strategy there, Cotton. Going for
I think
4th and 25.
Yeah, I think it was going to be, it looked like it was going to be like a draw up the middle possibly.
All right, so the Panthers are going to take over about the 13-yard line. 1st down and 10. All right, Craig's going to be in the gun for the Panthers. Jenkins, single back set. Keeps it himself to the right side, turns it upfield, and he's going to be brought down. Number 6 on the tackle. That's Breeden Stone. Sloan. All right, 2nd down. Short gain on the play, so it's about 2nd and 9. Panthers break the huddle. Craig in the gun. Keeps it himself straight up the middle. Good run and room and pushes forward. Gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers. All right, Craig in the gun. Keeps it himself up the middle once again. Falls forward for a couple. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 4.
4th down on the field for Buckeye. 10-19 left to go in the game.
All right, so 4th down and about 4. Ball spotted on the 10-yard line. Oh, 5-yard line, check that. Craig in the gun. Keeps it himself, makes one man miss, turns it upfield, goes forward. Touchdown. Oh, he's going to be down at the... He crossed the plane with the ball. The ground caused the fumble. But I don't know.
Flag on the field.
In the backfield?
Having to talk about it now. That's going to be a touchdown, looks like.
I think it's a touchdown.
Foul on the defense.
They're going to do it on the kickoff.
And And it's a touchdown. Mark it. Touchdown.
Did he call it?
The keeper. They marked it.
Touchdown. Craig keeps it.
Possibly. I think I seen the touchdown. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, we're going for the extra point. That was a touchdown.
Yeah. Touchdown. Craig kept it himself, dove in the end zone. Ball crossed the line before the ball ever came out. Personal foul is going to be accessed. Here goes the kick. Point after's up, and it is good. Craig found him some running room, took it to the house for the Panthers.
At this point, I don't know if it's a field goal or if it's a touchdown.
Touchdown. 46-7.
I guess. He said field goal. I could have swore I've seen the white hat call for the touchdown. We're marking it 46.
Well, so does the stadium.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. So. So, Panthers up 46-7 here. 9:43 left to go in the fourth. And the weapon,
Yes.
Preston Willis, is kicking off. And there comes
There's
the
a
penalty
15-yard
yard.
penalty, so it definitely was a touchdown. Or would have took the first down.
Correct.
So definitely a touchdown. 9:43 left to go in the game. Buckeye leading big, 46-7 over the Grant Cougars. They're going to kick it away from the Grant side of the 50 here.
So if I'm the kicker on this, I'm trying to kick it through the uprights.
I mean, at this point, do another pooch
I
kick.
think they should do that in the NFL. If you kick it through the uprights from where you kick off, it should be points.
All right, the weapon. He does. In the end zone.
Oh, so close.
For the touchback. About 5 yards short.
And like I watched him kicking on Monday. I was out at the stadium doing some walkthroughs. They had a JV game coming up. I was watching him. He was kicking them from the 40 over here at the hash. He would get on the sideline and kick them through the uprights from the 40 all the way on the left side of the field. So he's got a leg on him. I'm telling you, he's got a leg.
Super impressive.
So here we go. Hacienda take over for the Cougars.
First down. Throws it out, tries to get Sykes in space. He's hit hard and brought down. Fumble, but I think the ground's going to call.
Gage Bellegarde. Gage Bellegarde's having a good night.
And Sykes can't get loose from the backfield. They've had him hemmed up all night. And that's how you stop a running back like that. You don't let him get his wheels going.
Look, you got to put enough pressure on him to, to get behind the sticks, which they are now.
Gonna hand it off to him again up the middle. He's hit and brought down.
And look, the linebacker.
And ball's out, and they got it. Gage Bellegarde just took it from him.
And that's going to be Panther football at around the 12-yard line.
That Panther defense means business. Yeah, like you said, the linebacking crew right now is wrecking shop. Him and Ty Curtis was in his face.
Yeah, they're doing their job. You know, they're watching the guard of the running backs.
Yeah, they're not getting the misdirections, not affecting them at all. All right, so first down and 10 for Buckeye.
So quickly, Craig's back under the gun for the Panthers here.
Ball spotted at about the 14-yard line. Jenkins going to be back with Craig in a single back set. Craig going to call his own number, turns it upfield, makes one cutback, still going, and he's going to be wrestled down at about the 6-yard line. Good gain there by Craig, gain of about 9. It's going to bring up second down and 1.
Yeah, our scoreboard is going to say second and 8 because I cannot get it to move.
the game. Buckeye leading big and driving the Cougar territory. Craig in the gun. Fumbles the snap. Wade picks it up, and he's going to be brought down deep in the backfield. Loss of about 6 on the play. About 7.
Yeah, it was just a low snap. We'll come out hot, low.
Ankles.
Better bring up 3rd down.
3rd and about 6.
Well, I'm going to keep it at 8 because I can't move it.
All right, Panthers break the huddle. Tam's in the backfield.
Mason Tam now in the backfield.
Craig going to keep it himself to the right side. Turns the corner, turns it upfield.
Still on his feet.
Still going.
He's going to be enough for the first down.
He's got the first down. He's right up to about the 2-yard line, 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Buckeye.
Good block there by Jake Locke. Helmet
Jake
comes
Locke.
off, so he's going to have to come out for one play.
Got him a pancake block, and then he has to come out for a play. All right, Panthers back in the huddle. 1st down and goal from about the 1.5. Panthers knocking on the door once again. Craig. Hands off to Wade to the right. Up in the backfield. Good. That's Cooper again.
That's where you make your yardage, and Preston's been able to get by him a few.
You know, Willis has that good sidestep.
Look, Willis, you got two different runners.
Yeah.
Willis, and you got a downhill runner with Ty Curtis.
Right. All right, Panthers break the huddle.
That trip's right.
Craig's going to pitch it out. Wade breaks one tackle. But he's going to be stopped in the backfield. That's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. Short loss of the play.
Jake Locke checking back in after his one play out with the helmet coming off.
We got a timeout.
So 5:55 here left to go in the 4th. Buckeye up 46. Again. Kicked a lot of field goals. Chris Garcia,
That was a ways.
that's a long ways back. I'm guessing that's somewhere around 2009. Yeah, 8, 9,
8.
somewhere in there.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and goal for Buckeye when they break the huddle here. All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal. Craig in the gun. Jenkins in the backfield. Craig going to keep it himself to the right side. He's tripped and brought down. That's Cooper once again shooting the gap. He's quick, buddy.
Oh, he's fast. Sneaky fast.
That's going to bring up 4th down and goal for Buckeye at around the 10-yard line, 11-yard line, somewhere in there. Panther offense stays on the field. Craig in the gun. Looking to pass, passes it, hits the man in motion. That's number 6. We don't have a 6. Who is that?
That is Fisher York. Fisher York
Number
on the reception. There's no number 6 on our thing, but that's 100% either Jackson or Fisher. I think it's Jackson. Let's go with Jackson. I think it's Jackson York. Yeah, you can keep looking. It's not on there. I've already looked. That was number 56.
Yeah, I know, but
So that's Fisher.
Yeah.
Fisher York.
All right, so turnover on downs. They do complete the pass, but it's short of the line to gain. Hand off to Sykes up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Ty Curtis led the tackle.
And McClinton there, Kane McClinton.
Honey Bun.
Honey Bun, the man they call Honey Bun, playing the nose tackle. I believe that's who that is, 76. Yeah, it's Kane McClinton.
Second down and 11 for the Cougars. Hacienda.
Gage Hacienda.
Hacienda in the gun. Sykes the single back set. Looking to pass. Throws off his back foot. Incomplete. Pass intended for Reuben. That's going to bring up third down and 11 for the Cougars. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. Anything you need with a logo on it, BK is your place to stop. They have a new location with all the state-of-the-art machines. They can cut out big fat heads of you. They can do anything you need over there and get them to you as quick as possible. Quick pass out to Sykes. He makes one man miss and brought down hard.
Good
Vercher. Ty Curtis was on the blitz.
Vercher knocks down the running back around the 2-yard line. That's going to punt it for the Cougars.
Would also like to thank our headline sponsor for football season this year, Miss Kayla Walker. The broker living and working in the Buckeye community. Go see Miss Kayla Walker if you have any real estate questions. She will be glad to find you a house, sell your house, whatever you need. Go see Miss Kayla Walker at Century 21, Bulow Miller Realty. All right, fourth down and long in the punting unit on for the Cougars. And timeout, Grant. They couldn't get her man on before the time was going to run out. That leaves us time for our other sponsor, Miss Katie's Fast Pitch. Located in Pineville, Louisiana, unlocking potential one pitch at a time. Any kind of pitching lessons you need that she runs pitch. She's very knowledgeable, has a very knowledgeable staff in softball pitching mechanics. Go see Miss Katie. She will help your girl pitch a softball. We'd like to thank all our